Sampadayan tvaviratam tvaviramavritya yavaisthita kritaphalam tvakritasyanetri same bhavatanudinam varada bhavani janamaham dhruvamiyam dritakarma pasha kuva dharma kimakritam ka kapala lekha kingva drishta phalamihasti hiyang binabho Ichha pashoir niyamita niyamasvatantrai yasya netri bhavatu sa sharanam mamadya yasya netri bhavatu sa sharanam mamadya. Oh, peace, peace, peace. May she, whose action knows no respite, who constantly brings about the fruit of actions done and shapes actions yet to be, may she always bestow her blessings upon all of us. She it is, I know certainly, who holds the rope of karma. Without her, where is virtue? Where vice? Where is destiny? The writing on the forehead? Without her, where is action? Where is the fruit of action? May she, the courts of whose sovereign will control all laws, may she, the primal one, shelter us everlastingly. Om peace, peace, peace. Dear Swamiji and the devotees, a very good morning to all of you. Just now I was chanting from the hymn Amba Stotram, hymn composed by Swami Vivekananda about this Holy Mother on whom I am going to speak today continuously. This is the fifth part of the lecture, Holy Mother in the eyes of Swami Vivekananda. Last time we have been mentioning that Swami Vivekananda, with the blessings of Holy Mother Sharada Devi, who was considered as the Shakti power of Sri Ramakrishna, and she herself, as Swami Vivekananda experienced about herself, that she was none other than that divine reality, ultimate reality, having a form. We know that ultimate reality appears before us in different forms, in different ages. Ram, Krishna, Buddha, Chaitanya, Jesus, like that. So many we can take names. Hundreds and thousands, millions and billions are their admirers, worshippers, followers. So, in this modern age, Sri Ramakrishna has embodied that truth embodied at Sri Ramakrishna and Sharada Devi. Swami Vivekananda, now, with the blessings of that divine in this human form, Sri Sharada Devi, whom we call Holy Mother lovingly, came to America to preach what is actually the truth, what is the goal of life, what religion means, what as human being we should do to take ourselves forward, not only individually alone. Atmana mokshartham, your own individual liberty, freedom, and for the jagat hitaya, for the good of the welfare of the whole world. So that was the Swami was introducing that in 1893 when Swami Vivekananda came with the blessings of Holy Mother Sharada Devi, because Sri Ramakrishna was no more at that time. He has given up his mortal coil, this body, and his power was working through Holy Mother, who was alive at that time. And that world-famous speaker, philosopher, educator, saint, Swami Vivekananda depended on Holy Mother's opinion for taking any important decision in his life, and what to do and what not to do. So he came with the blessings, and the whole world accepted the wonderful Catholic, universal truths and ideals which Sri Ramakrishna experienced in his life and taught Swami Vivekananda, who also experienced in his life, and preached those things in the West, Europe, America, and declared that as Buddha had a message for the East, I do have a message for the West, and I must deliver it without any discrimination, without any favor, or without any threatening coming from any commoner. I must speak the truth, because we all are the children of that immortal bliss. In many lectures he used to address, allow me to call you the children of immortal bliss. So now, after 7 years of his tour in India and Europe, America, he has come back to India again, in Calcutta, and he is going to meet the Holy Mother Sharada Devi, whom he considered as the guiding force, none other than that power which is working behind everything, the scene, the creation, the preservation, sustenance, the dissolution, destruction. Who is doing? What is that power? Vivekananda considered that was she. And just I quoted that in your hands are the karmos, and in your fruits, what is written in our forehead, that is our fate. Where is fate without you? So I take refuge at your lotus feet, we all take, so that we can be guided properly and utilize this wonderful human birth, which is so rare, to uplift ourselves spiritually, can become enlightened, enriched, uplifted, which is the goal of human life, not to live a life of brute and like animals. Life has a goal, higher goal. All other things we do, we will do that. To meet our physical need, we need that. This body, I am not this body. Wonderful truth, this divinity of man. The goal of human life, to realize the truth. Universal brotherhood. Service to human being is service to God. So, these things, people all over the world who were present in the World Parliament of Religion held in Chicago in 1893, they accepted and appreciated the Catholic universal ideas for the advancement of the humanity, harmony of religion. So now he has gone back from the West to India. 1897, March 23, he has come to offer his pranams after 7 years meeting his pole star in his life, this Holy Mother Sharada Devi, whom he believed, as I said, that all the successes, so-called success means acceptance by the whole world, that yes, these are the things. We cannot go back to thousands of years back when this group and that group trying to fight each other. We must advance as human beings. And not only human, we are divine also. All these wonderful messages, most of which were embedded in the Vedas, Upanishads, and also many unique, novel experiences Sri Ramakrishna had in his life. Now he, Swami Vivekananda, scattered all those wonderful, unique ideas. And now he has come back again after 7 years meeting Sri Sharada Devi, and the wonderful descriptions are there. While meeting, going to meet Swami Vivekananda, going to meet Holy Mother Sharada Devi, always it is just Sharada Devi in the eyes of ordinary people also is just a lady, almost unlettered. But that highest wisdom, spiritual realization does not depend on your school, college, university education or any other thing. It is conditionless. Unlimited cannot be experienced with our limited senses and thought and mind and intellect. These are all limited. So he, with all reverence, going to meet, taking Ganga water to purify himself, thinking, I have been in the West and in so many years away from India. Perhaps I am not pure enough now to approach and touch the feet of that purity personified Holy Mother Sharada Devi. And in Calcutta, we get wonderful descriptions, as I told. I will try to give some glimpses of all those things, this meeting of this Divine Mother, Holy Mother with her Divine Child, Swami Vivekananda, world famous. So many people are always surrounding him, trying to be in the company of Swami Vivekananda. He also came with many followers, admirers, brother disciples, Bagh Bazaar, where Holy Mother was living at that time. It was 23rd March 1897, and nice descriptions are there. I will try to spend some time on this divine relation of this Holy Mother and her Holy Child. There is a description that Mother was sitting at the door. Holy Mother was, as I many times reiterated, that she was always under veil. Nobody could see her face. Directly she would not talk to all. Only a few attendants were there, Golap Ma, Jogin Ma. She would talk to others through them. She would answer the questions to the children, devotees, through somebody else. And she was sitting there, covered with a wrapper, sitting at the door. And Swami Vivekananda came, did not touch the feet, made Sastanga Pranam, full body prostration, as we do in many of the Hindu traditions, Buddhist traditions are there. Indian tradition is, if you want to show your highest respect, don't do it only not handshake and salutations, which you must prostrate fully if you really feel so that when somebody venerable, revered. So Swami Vivekananda did that world famous Swami Vivekananda meeting, almost unlettered, that lady, wife of his Guru, Sri Ramakrishna. Ordinary people did not understand who this Divine Mother was. How many people could recognize Buddha? How many people could recognize when they are in their physical body? How many people could recognize the Son of God, Jesus Christ? They crucifixed. Not only they could not understand, neither they understood, nor rather what they did, all kinds of torture. You see, it is there in the history. the life of avatars, incarnations to us, oh, wonderful life, avatars, incarnation of God. We devotees, we worship. But non-believers, people with demoniac minds, perverted, polluted intellect, understanding, what they do? They always try to torture. Ramchandraji, 14 years, Hindus believed to be an avatar, an incarnation of God. 12 years his wife, Sita Devi, was taken away and in the jungle, and they suffered. 14 years. Pandavas, Sri Krishna's time, how much he suffered. So it is there, and in the case, we know Jesus Christ, how he was tortured and put to death. Resurrection, other things, the devotees, we believe that devotees are devotees, but how many people understand when they are alive in body? So it is difficult to understand and believe and have that conviction that ultimate reality which is formless, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, that ultimate reality appearing in a form, how is it possible? So we cannot just understand it. So incarnate comes, God incarnates, takes his body, incarnations come to teach us this supreme devotion, knowledge of that ultimate truth. So it is going on. So after 7 years he is going to meet that Holy Mother with all love and respect, prostrating and telling others, don't touch the feet of Holy Mother. For most of other people, Holy Mother is just, elderly lady. Indian tradition is you will make pranams, prostrations, will touch the feet. It's finished. And wife of Guru. Guru means the teacher. And teacher's wife is also like my father's wife, means my mother. So she should be respected, held high with respect. But that she is the divinity incarnated, embodied in this form, and not only ordinary divinity, that ultimate reality coming in this form working, it is very difficult. Without sadhan, bhajan, spiritual austerities, desire to know the truth, doing wonderful, selfless activities, purifying mind, purity, chastity, devotion. Without all these things, this kind of feeling will not come. To appreciate and accept ultimate reality in somebody's body, in somebody, human body. So others also had respect. But Swami Vivekananda did not have ordinary respect as we have for the seniors, for our mothers, for our aunts, for our grandmothers. He was making Sastanga full body prostration with that idea that that ultimate reality is incarnated in this body, and whatever good he could do, he achieved in the whole world, in India, in America, in Europe, people accepting his ideas, these Catholic, wonderful, universal ideas, good for the humanity, for one and all. Swami Vivekananda believed that it was due to the blessings of that Holy Mother, Sarada Devi, with which he started his everything, his tapasya, his movement, pilgrimage in India, and different places of pilgrimage, meeting here and there, taking her permission, then coming and attending the World's Parliament of Religion in 1893, then preaching this no conversion. In last lecture I said that it is a kind of transformation towards the spiritual goal, purifying somebody, not just proselytizing. It is not conversion. Oh, you, whatever life you lead, you only come to me, you tell, I believe this is your path, and you tell, your God is, my God is your God, bas. It is so cheap. Religion is realization. It can be had, achieved, accomplished, remaining in any faith, believing in any faith. Not only that, Vedantic principle says, what faith? You yourself is divinity, you are already free, you are divine, only you do not know, you don't need to follow any faith. You are yourself a rishi, a sattva-drashta. The moment you understand that, realize that you are the divinity, yes, you are free, and that is the goal. So long you don't understand this union, oneness of you with the whole world creation, your body, you are thinking, I am this body, no. When you understand your oneness with everything, we understand our oneness only with my body. This is me, my body. You take my name, anybody address, I will immediately respond. We are so attached to our name, our form. If you touch, I will say, oh, it is my body. It is mine, it is my watch. Oh, it is my lecture, it is my book. Me, my, mine. These are the ignorance, attachment. After 100 years, all these things will not be here, but still we are clinging to it. Knowledge is just not to cling to this, anything physical. You feel that you are divine, you are already divine. So these wonderful universal truths, not conversion of anyone to any faith. Wonderful lecture he gave in 1893 when he was speaking on the 27th September 1893, just in the concluding session of the World Parliament of Religion. That's, do I wish that a Christian will be converted into a Buddhist into a Muslim into a Hindu into a Christian, or all these things? It is not. You grow according to your own law of growth, but be pure. But be sincere, serious, devoted, fixing your mind to that goal and goal alone. Following any path, even there is no path, your path is, that will be a new path. Jesus' path, following a new path. Buddha's path, following it. They did not start, but people are telling this is path, so it is a new path. And Swami Vivekananda in one of his lectures said, do you think the pages of that eternal book which you call religion is over? This creation is going on, it will come and go. How many more incarnations will come? And we must keep our mind open. Whoever the prophets and avatars, incarnations have come, whatever they have said, let us assimilate that, digest that, try to follow, and keep our mind open to accept others also, because new ideas will come. But main thing is truthfulness, purity, devotion, detachment, discrimination. These things will never go. It had been the values in the past. It is, these are the values, virtues present. It will remain in future also. Our ritualistic approach, formalities will be varying, this, that. But truth is one. Ekam sat vipra bahuda vadanti. Truth is one. The scholarly people, prophets, teachers, they explain it in different ways. So he has come back to meet Sri Sharada Devi, Holy Mother, prostrating fully and now giving one after another the 7 years account. And Holy Mother, after his making pranam, this eyewitness record is there. Is telling, Swamiji called us, yes, you people all make pranam, but don't touch the feet of Holy Mother. She is so compassionate that the moment you touch her feet, she will immediately take your all the evil tendencies or other things and sinful acts, what you have done wrong, those things, this human body, this will suffer. Don't do that. Mother is compassionate, Mother's blessings will be there. Make the pranams as I am doing, not touching the feet from a distance, but offer your prayer. Mother is sitting in your mind. We always believe in grossness. If I can touch, I feel I love you, I got something. But finer things is always, the finer of the finest is always, it is touchless. It is nothing concrete that you can touch, and it is gross. The more your mind is raised, you understand that only by touching through this sense organ is not the only touch. Divine touch is divine. It cannot be seen, but it is there. So have your faith and love and offer your prayer. Mother is sitting in your heart. So Swami Vivekananda, in the eyes of Swami Vivekananda, Holy Mother Sarada Devi was always holding the central point as none other than the Divine Mother. He himself believed that she is in her life guiding her, guiding him, and asking others also, educating them who are still not understanding who Holy Mother, how can this ordinary lady can be the embodiment of that divinity, the primordial energy, who is doing all this creation, preservation, destruction. Swami Vivekananda, about him, Sri Ramakrishna once said in 1886, wrote in a piece of paper, Noren Shikkha Deve, Noren will teach. What Noren will teach? Sri Ramakrishna was suffering from cancer. People could not talk to him. He was writing on a paper, just something, Noren Shikkha Deve. Whom he will teach? What is the platform? Now he is teaching the Vedantic truths, the unity, oneness that he preached here and there everywhere. Now that ultimate reality is appeared as it appeared in other ages, with Ramchandra as Sita, with Sri Krishna as Radha. So like that also, that Shakti, that power is now incarnated again with Sri Ramakrishna as Holy Mother Sarada Devi. He is teaching and preaching others also this, educating others. Sri Ramakrishna's own disciples, be it monastic, who served Sri Ramakrishna day and night and spent their years, but could not understand the divinity of Holy Mother. A little bit, as I told, we respect. Indian culture is you must pay respect to anybody, your senior. One day, they make jokes when the twins are born. So, who is senior? Both say, no, what senior? It's 1 minute. But Indian culture is that even if 1 minute earlier he or she is born, your another twin, brother or sister, you must be loving, but there should be a kind of respect, reverence for the seniors. So others were showing ordinary reverence, what we see, but Vivekananda was trying to point it out to everybody that don't misunderstand and underrate. Evaluate. You cannot evaluate properly. That is why from America he was writing, Dada, his senior monastic brothers writing, my dear senior brother, I am sorry, you could not understand Holy Mother properly. But through her grace, I understand it is implied, not telling me mine. But implication is that, yes, by her grace, I have understood you people are not paying that importance, respect, stress on Holy Mother's life, teaching, directions, instructions. So now he is telling, don't touch the feet. She is sitting in everyone's heart. Who can sit in everyone's heart? Only that ultimate reality, whom we believe that one power is there, whatever name you may call. Somebody will say Krishna, somebody will say Kali, somebody will say Jesus, somebody will say Buddha, somebody will say Rama, whatever, Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, so many gods and goddesses are there in Hinduism itself. Hundreds and thousands. Means giving you the variety. No, it is not that separate gods. Try to understand. behind all this understanding, reality is one. Ekam Sat, truth is one, but it appears for our understanding, for our upliftment. If you give a lecture about sun or moon to a 5-year-old boy, everything he will understand. Your lecture, the teacher, if you are a teacher, your words will be something to that small baby of class 1 or 2. And same teacher, if he is educated and noble enough in the university with the PhD students, his lecture will be different. But he is speaking on the same sun, same stars, same universe. So God also takes in different ages, forms, comes, we call in different names, but truth is one. So he is telling, she, don't touch her feet. As I have prostrated, you also prostrate, don't touch her feet. See, she is so compassionate. She is compassion personification, love personified, purity personified. And offer your prayer. Because if mother does not take care, who will take care? Who will pray? We pray to God for any of our joy, any of our sadness, any failure. Devotees, what you do? Oh God, I am undone, I am failed. Please save me. That is why he is the Savior. He comes, embodies as the Savior in different ages, in different names, in different forms, but ultimate reality is one. So, he is telling, don't touch. She is always in a supernatural state of mind. Don't think she is like sitting there ordinary, my mind also in the body, her mind also in the body, sitting there, I am thinking of many things worldly. She is also thinking, no, her mind is always in an ecstatic, semi-ecstatic mood. Try to understand, see the words. How much devotion, if one could have, if you have that kind of devotion, then only you can speak all these things. Don't never ever try to think that this body in the body of Sharada Devi, it is an ordinary human body, it is not that. So, with all your love and reverence, with all your heart, silently offer your prayers. You don't need to shout, you don't need to touch the feet. She knows, she is already in our heart of hearts. So in the eyes of Swami Vivekananda, Holy Mother Sharada Devi was always the symbol of, form of that ultimate reality, divine power, divine Mother we call. And when he has finished his prostration, now Mother is Mother. You see the Mother's love also. We will ordinarily, oh, we have come back from America, what is there, how is there, like this. We heard that you have got wonderful success, what you spoke, what they did, something. Holy Mother is Mother. She is asking, my dear, how is your health? I heard that you are not having good health now. Day and night, lecture and lecture, no rest. It is a physical body. Physical body needs some sleep, physical food. I am not this body, I am spirit, I am Atman. I am the self. But this body is body. That self is working through this body. It is a vehicle. It is matter, but I am spirit. Current is there. Can you see the current? It needs some gadget. Oh yes, now light is there. Do we see the current? We understand current. We see current only when it is being reflected or manifested through some kind of other things, gadgets, equipments, we understand. So divinity is there. Is it that easy thing to understand? So Holy Mother asking, yes, I heard that your health. So Holy Mother not directly talking, through Golakma, her attendant, is asking. Noren, Swami Vivekananda's pre-monastic name was Noren. And Mother, Holy Mother, could not call them in their sannyasa name. Sannyasa name, he said, I am a mother. Sannyasa means you have renounced everything, you have given up your son. So Mother is telling, I cannot call Rakhal. Mother used to call them Rakhal, Jogen, Baburam, Noren. Not Rakhal means Swami Brahmananda. This murti, this statue, Sri Ramakrishna's spiritual son, brother disciple of Swami Vivekananda. So, Holy Mother was asking, how is your health now? You have gone to Darjeeling to recover your health. Are you fine now? How do you feel? Others are interested in other things. But Mother, you see how the relation of this Divine Mother with the Divine Child. Mother is interested, those things will come, what you have done. But first and foremost thing is your health. How are you now? How have you been? How was your health at Darjeeling? Then Swamiji is answering, it's far better now, Mother. And don't worry. I was fine there, better. Then Holy Mother is telling that Master is always with you, because Mother knows what is there in the mind of Swami Vivekananda, because Swami Vivekananda now will give the narration, he will narrate these 7 years what happened in the West and whether he has done the right thing or not, now the approval. When some teacher gives some task to the student, then after doing the psalm or doing as you write that, sir, how is it? We want to know whether I have done my job properly done, my teacher is happy or not, or do I need any correction, clarification. We know that. So before he was telling, Holy Mother herself is telling, my dear son, you have done wonderful job. These are all Master's work. Master is always holding you in your hand. And for the welfare of the whole world, you have to do many more things. You see, sometimes when we get some kind of recognition, name, fame, appreciation, we say, enough is enough. No. That is what that is there. Without any respite, no. Holy Mother's life, there is no rest. It is, karma is always going on. In the Gita, Sri Krishna is telling Arjuna, when I take rest, may she whose actions knows no respite, who constantly brings about the fruit of actions done and shapes actions yet to be. So, Holy Mother is telling many more things of the Master's mission. You have been chosen for that. The foremost apostle of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna was so sattvika. There are 3 qualities, sattvika, rajasika and tamasika. Sattvika means it is completely calm and quiet. No activity there. I have known myself. I have achieved the highest thing. Now I cannot do it in anything. I cannot. Because I am absorbed in that. Rajasika is a little down. This desire to hand it over to others, share it with others. Activity. So, Sri Ramakrishna blessed Narendranath, Swami Vivekananda with this Sattika Rajasika. A little bit Rajasic thing if you don't have, you will not find the desire. If you don't have any desire to cook, then how the children can eat? If you don't think, I have to do something, then why you will do? And if you don't do, then we who are not up to that mark, How can we do? How can we learn? How can we get that? If teachers say, I know all the knowledge, but Mom, in the class I will not tell anything. Then we students who do not know, who want to know, who are aspiring something higher, something new, if you don't share it, then how? So Sattvic cannot do anything. Rajasic does, and Tamasic also inert, but not like Tamasic and Sattvika, they both appear to be same. But one is ignorant, that is why. Another knows everything, what I will tell. Not having that interest, showing that I know. Because I know everything. Father and mother, they never like to show their anything in front of their children. I am already their father and mother. What I am to claim, show? So God is like that. So Sattvika state, Sri Ramakrishna, cannot go and lecture here and there. So through Vivekananda, his mission, that whole world should know, is a sinner, sinner, sinner. Why you will go to the church? Why you will take Jesus' name? Why you will offer your prayer to the God? Because you are a sinner. Oh, what sin am I? Are you a born sinner? Origin? What? Vivekananda is preaching. Sinner? To call a person sinner is sin itself. You are the children of immortal bliss. How can you say? How can you call somebody, label somebody as your sinner? Who are you to speak that? So, it is a sin to call others sinners. See the philosophy completely opposite. So, Holy Mother is telling, you have to do many more works of master. Don't have any doubt that what you are, because Indian tradition is as sadhu, I will not talk to anybody. I have got that ultimate reality known. I see everyone, that presence of that, what is there? That I am your teacher. I am your teacher means you are inferior, I am superior, then I am not a Jnani, I am not a person of knowledge, I am not a man of steady wisdom. If I am considering that you do not know and I know, then actually I do not know. Although in the eyes of you, I know, but from scriptural point of view, spiritual point of view, then you know partial, you are not perfected. So Vivekananda wanted to remain absorbed in the ecstatic joy, samadhi, nirvikalpa samadhi, always absorbed. But under the instruction of Sri Ramakrishna said, oh what, not anyone not born to Jesus, Buddhas, Vivekanandas. They are not born to remain happy with their own illumination and sitting there. Whole world you suffer. I am illumined, I am suffering less. Swami Vivekananda is telling, seeking your own salvation is also a selfishness. See the mind. Seeking your only, all you people remain unfed. I will take 16 items. You people, you suffer. I am in pleasure. You have the pain. Does it make that I am enlightened? If you are really enlightened, how can you ignore the suffering of the whole world? They are also your brothers and sisters. They are also children of that immortal bliss only. They are still ignorant. By God's grace and through your self-effort, you have raised yourself to know that you are not this body. So you don't feel the pain of the body. You are beyond suffering. Because where is the suffering? I am feeling it is in our mind, it is in our body, it is in our thought, joy, suffering, pain, pleasure. Where it is? You are beyond that. Because your thinking is your bodiless. Everything in this material body, mind also a matter. Although you cannot touch the mind, but according to Vedanta, mind also is matter. Anything matter cannot be the enjoyer of that highest bliss. If you want to enjoy that highest bliss, you have to be bodiless. In the meditation, deep samadhi, that 30 minutes you will be not knowing that you have a body, you are sitting, man, woman, good, bad, educated, uneducated, prince, pauper. These are all in the level of duality. There you cannot realize that ultimate bliss, highest bliss, which cannot be said through mouth. So, Swami Vivekananda was chosen to preach these words of divinity. I will love you, God. It is a business. Oh God, I have done so many bad things. You just take all these things. God, is God a dustbin? Our relation is only give and take. God, I love you. I give you some pranami dakshina, confession jars. And it is not that. Your confession will be the shedding the tears. Oh, my father. Here in America, when Mr. Rockefeller, D. Rockefeller, at that time he was the highest, richest person in the, not only in America, in the whole world you can say. So that man had some psychological problem, a little loss in the business, so he tried a futile attempt for committing suicide. And his friends sent him, go to Swami Vivekananda, the wonderful yogi from India. He can cure you. Don't give up your relatives, friends are friends. They gave all good ideas and inspiring something optimistic. How can you kill yourself? So his attempt was futile. So his life was saved. One day he came to Swami Vivekananda, heard Swami Vivekananda was in the family there. Our first Vivekananda, this Vedanta Society was started in New York in 1894. Swami Vivekananda came in 1893. So, Swamiji was in somebody's house, a devotee admirer. So he, without any announcement, entered. And Swami Vivekananda did not know who was D. Rockefeller and why he is coming, what is the problem, and this man also going. Then Swamiji was sitting and reading a book, fully concentrated, his mind is fixed in the with full concentration on the book, and then somebody entered. And Swamiji said, whole life you have not given anything to anybody. Whole life you have accumulated and accumulated and accumulated wealth and wealth and wealth. Now, so much of wealth also could not give you the joy. You are trying to get joy, happiness, bliss, peace of mind by committing suicide. That man was thinking, what? How this man could know? He is completely a new man to me. He did not know. I also do not know. I never talked to him. My friends requested, I am coming here. Swamiji has not seen even face, because he entered, Swamiji was reading, said this way, the entry door, and no information, nobody was sent, no message, no introduction. Swamiji was telling, in this way, by committing suicide, you want to get joy, peace? That is not the path. Never ever you did anything for others' good. If you want to have joy yourself, bring joy to others. If you want to be happy, make others happy. I am quoting Vivekananda. He was telling this to his own children, his disciples, his admirers, his brother disciples. You will be always meditating your own mukti, because he has got these wonderful Catholic ideas, unselfish completely. Unselfishness is God, quoting Vivekananda. What is God? You become unselfish, you are God. You have realized God. God realization is not that I am going to the church, I am doing this offering, that offering, this, waving the lamp and incense stick, and so much good food and this and that. Millions and billions I have spent. This we do for our own a kind of joy, pleasure. It is good. But if I do all these things only with the idea, let people appreciate me, how big donor I am, how magnanimous my heart, then it is a business. Be it with the people, society, or be it with God. Oh God, I am giving you this thing, you give me this, give me more money, give me more status, give me more name and fame. We will not go to God for all these things. Because I love my mother, because I don't have any other. We will go to God not because I am a sinner. Because I am a child of God. If I do not go to my source, where will I go? Where will I go? There was a song Swami Vivekananda used to sing in the beginning, in the first meeting with Sri Ramakrishna. Swami Vivekananda sang that song. Mono cholo nijo niketone, samsar videshe. Mono cholo nijo niketone, samsar videshe, videshir beshe. Brahmo kano akarone, mon chalo nijo niketone. Meaning is, oh my mind, why you are unnecessarily roaming about in this foreign land with the alien people, with a unknown garment? This body is not, I am not this British garment. Why you are unnecessarily loitering here, wasting your time in this foreign land with foreign dress and garbs? Let us go back to our own abode. We have come from God, we will go to God. God, I will remember only to be relieved from my sins. This is not really a religion in the true sense of the term. Scriptures say, just go ahead, gradually you will understand. We don't go to the school to learn only the alphabets, but we begin with the alphabets, with the numericals, all these things. Otherwise we cannot learn. Those are the tools through which we acquire knowledge. But we don't go to the school, college, university to learn A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't go. In spiritual life also, all these good things we do, good behavior, this only to purify ourselves, go beyond that. And we serve others because God is present in others. So, Swami Vivekananda's wonderful ideas which he got from Sri Ramakrishna, now with the blessings of Holy Mother Sarada Devi, he has to do all these things. Still, the Ramakrishna mission has not yet been formed. Had this Ramakrishna mission not been formed, I do not know how many of us would have felt to live a pure life, good life. How many of you people would have become that devotees, admirers, something higher? If you want to have something, if Bible was not at all printed, how many people would read Bible and try to follow the teachings of Jesus Christ? Somebody has to do something for others. So Swami Vivekananda, now Holy Mother is telling, my child, Master is always with you. Many more things you have to do, and what you have done there, inspiring, optimistic ideas. Don't think in the West you have done, because most of the Hindus there now will, oh, you have done good things there, it is good that they are thinking, they are E-minded, small-minded, narrow-minded, oh, Hinduism, because they were subjects at that time, under the British rule. Your religion is no religion. At least Swami Vivekananda has established that our Vedanta or Hinduism, our gods and goddesses, everything, he has explained it in such a way, in a rationalistic way, that a school, college, university, different philosophers, thinkers, all educated people belonging to all religions accepted. Nobody could cut it, put it asunder, cut it asunder. Nobody can defeat him. Everybody had to appreciate, yes, these ideas are Catholic, universal. People should know this. There is no gonami, there is no narrowness, there is no dogmatism. There is nothing wrong in that. Rather, this should be the dharma, religion of the whole world, humanity. Not only you come to my church, you come to my temple, you come to the way I am doing. These are all rituals. These are preliminary things, A, B, C, D, alphabets. With that you come, then gradually through learning alphabets you earn the knowledge for which you have been there. We go. So, churches and temples are not God. We try to go and know God, know that ultimate reality, and God also only in this form, one form, that is also not. There's all these universal ideas, it is just a beginning. You have to do many more things, inspiring Swami Vivekananda. Sometimes when you see what life he lived in America. There were bad Christian missionaries and some Indian people also came belonging to other Brahmo Samajanara. They, Theosophical Society, some people, they made a conspiracy to kill Swami Vivekananda because so long this man is lecturing, nobody come to our lecture. Although they are men and women of divinity, try to understand. This is their divinity. Trying to kill somebody who is my rival. He is not considering himself rival. He is lecturing anywhere going, sometime on Buddha, sometime on Jesus, sometime on other religions, sometime everything that is good. People were confused. What? Because preachers go to preach his or her doctrine. Only his. In every religion, women are not yet given that status. Sri Ramakrishna, that also. See, women in the West, you give respect to the women, but according to the Indian culture and what my Guru has taught, it is not that showing your respect, that is a kind of chivalry. Women first. In Indian tradition, you have to make it mothers first. You must worship. Yatra najjastu pujjante ramante tatra devata. Where the women are worshipped, held in high esteem as the goddess of the family, the deity, what you call presiding deity in the family. That family is blessed. Gods come joyfully. With joy, they stay there. Where God stays joyfully, what is that place? Heaven. Your family, although you are thinking it is my family, small one, your society, where women will be worshipped as the representation of goddess, then all gods will come and joyfully stay there. Means the whole society will be changed, converted into a heaven. We feel, oh, Maharaj, everywhere, so much suffering, everywhere, so many bad things. We don't see good. Because we are always suffering. We have our faults, we are finding fault with others. But where God stays, it becomes heaven. This hellish, so-called hellish society, world, will be converted into a heaven. So-called brute-like human beings will be changed into Buddha-like, Jesus-like, God-like human beings. So all these works have to be done, and for that he needs an organization. And for doing all these kinds of seva and other things, because Sri Ramakrishna said to his children, hey, goal of human life is to realize God. So always do japa meditation, take God's name. World is world. Who can change the world? Because their condition, their capacity is so little that you raise yourself, free yourself. That is sufficient for you. But Narendranath, Naren, you are not born to do that. You will be like the banyan tree. Hundreds and thousands of suffering people, they will come, who are burning in this world. They will have new light. The whole world you have to. So Naren knew his mission. And that mission has to be fulfilled through an organization. And in an organization, his brother disciples and other devotees of Sri Ramakrishna are also there. But they are not ready to accept that. Because we will have our own mukti, we will have our own joy, bliss. World is world, let them suffer. All are suffering from their own karmas. So, very easy to avoid your duty, responsibility. Mother loves her own child, but not the children of others. Then you cannot become a universal mother. You are mother of that particular ABCD, Harry Potter something. But you are not the mother of each and every one. So all these wonderful universal ideas which Sri Ramakrishna, Avatar doesn't come only for 5-10, these Trabuco people and India people, and Avatar comes for each and everyone to raise the whole humanity, to bring about a change in the thought process. Thought is more powerful than an army. If my mind, thought is purified, I can do anything and everything. I can become God. I am an evil. How? I am a demon. It's because my thought is polluted, demoniac. I am a God when it is purified. So all these things, it is just a beginning you have done. Beginning has been started in wonderful stage, World Parliament of Religion. Now you have to implicate, now you have to raise the common people. It is accepted by the educated people. All right, good. But what will be the condition of the ordinary people? They should know that they are divinity. Those who have not food, who will bring food? Those who are suffering from different kinds of physical pains and pangs and suffering, diseases, who will help? So, this Shivogana Jiva Seva, service to man is service to God. And thinking of your own mukti also is a kind of selfishness. If you want to get joy, bring joy in other minds of other people. If you want to smile, bring smiles in other faces. So these things all these things have to be done, executed, implemented, for which the avatar has come. And Holy Mother is inspiring, and Swami Vivekananda also telling, yes, I directly see that, I am the instrument of Master, and with your blessing, you see, I have tried to preach what Master has taught, and in Europe, America, all those people, you see, they don't belong to our religion, but how they are also transforming their minds and accepting Sri Ramakrishna's universal ideas. And they are also ready, Mother. So many people have come with me. They are also trying to spread these universal messages of Sri Ramakrishna, which is so elevated, sublime, that each and every one belonging to any faith, any religion, any caste, any creed, can implement, can practice all these wonderful ideas in their... yes, Mother, I also feel that I am an instrument in the Master's hand, and Master is doing. It is through your blessings I went, and people appreciated whatever I have said. So Swamiji is continuing in this way. We will also continue. Today time is over. Now, with a pranam mantra to Swamiji, I complete. We will also have next time when I come, again we will speak on this topic. Holy Mother Sharada Devi in the eyes of Swami Vivekananda. Om Namo Sri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukha Swarupamaya Swamine Tapaharine. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Salutations to that King of Renouncers and controller of passions, thus says Vivekananda, who is Satchidananda, existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute itself, the spiritual preceptor and remover of our distress. We offer our pranams to that Swami Vivekananda. Peace, peace, peace.